We're back. We're back with more. I feel like I say that at the start of streams and after breaks. It's like, hey, I'm back. Which that reminds me of something I was thinking the other day, where I watched a video talking about catchphrases, and my before clicking on it, I'm thinking like, okay, well, how would someone make a good catchphrase? What are my thoughts on what a good catchphrase would be? And I would think that a good catchphrase. Also, hang on, let me try to come down to options. I want to see if I can change the full screen mode so it's easier to go in and out of the game. Maybe actually be able to have the game visible on screen while I start it up. Well, that makes the sound go away, but yeah, there we go. I can come click out of it. Yeah, I don't have to alt-tab. That's nice. Yeah, so I was thinking, like, what would make a good catchphrase? I would think it would be something that's just natural, something that you would naturally say during, you know, certain things. Which, I guess kind of makes it sound like Urkel's catchphrase of "Did I do that?" It's like, makes it sound like I think that would be a good catchphrase, and yeah, I think that would be a natural catchphrase of someone knocking a bunch of stuff over and then going, "Oops, did I do that?" I don't know. I don't. That's a catchphrase I don't really like. Also, I remembered that outfits exist, so I'm wearing Arno's courageous outfit. I think it was called brave outfit. Yeah, so this way my upgrades are not affecting my appearance, and I can have a long coat and still use a design that is considered Arno rather than whatever piece of equipment I decided to put on him. But yeah, I was thinking like it would be something that a person just says a lot, like like a real person might say the same thing a lot. That would be their catchphrase. Oh, I'm getting out of here. It's like when I talk with my friend on Discord, I have the habit of being quiet for a while, and then she would ask like, "You still there?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm still here." And she makes fun of me for that. So you could call that my catchphrase. It's just, "Yeah, I'm still here." Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get up on a roof. Because I've noticed that there really aren't a whole lot of rooftop guards in this game, so it's perfectly okay to go on the roofs. You could just run around on the roofs as much as you want. Was I following north? I think I might have been following compass north rather than following the objective marker. And one of the examples in the video I watched was a catchphrase I would consider a natural catchphrase, which was, I don't remember the name of the show, but the catchphrase was, "I don't believe it." And like, yeah, that's, if you're living in a sitcom world and something wild happens, yeah, you would have the habit of saying, "I don't believe that just happened." It was also an example of how, like, sometimes implying the catchphrase can be just as funny as saying it. And yeah, that was a funny clip where the guy was so shocked something happened, he couldn't even say, "I don't believe it." He was speechless. But you knew that's what he wanted to say, because that's his catchphrase. So yeah, that is a good example of a good catchphrase. Stop looking at me. Stop it. Stop it. No. No. I'm just a person with a cool coat and a gun for self-defense. Isn't that what they're for? Isn't that why I can buy them? Same thing as a sword. It's self-defense, perfectly normal. Stop looking at me. Oh, they're not looking at me anymore. Why is the map still yellow? There we go. Stop being yellow, map. Yellow's the color of pee. No one likes that. Tackle a thief. I think I might be at the point where doing these random street events is just going to give me $10,000 every time I complete it, because I think last time I had a goal, it was 30 crowd events. And yeah, I'm just going to disguise so the people around, the enemies around, don't get mad at me, because they have a habit of doing that, which is why I've been sticking to the roofs. Less people and also no enemies. Or at least very rarely enemies. See? Stop it. Stop. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh, man. Yeah, so the last time I did a street event, it was, I think it was it was to do 30 of them. And it gave me $10,000, which I promptly spent on buying a property, which I think I have all the properties now. So hopefully the revenue on that will start to come in real nice. It's still nothing worth running back to the chest for. It's still like a couple $100. Which like, sure, those could get kind of out of control in other games. It's like even in Rogue, I could eventually get it going where I was just completely set on money. Oh, there's another street event. Excuse me, pardon me. Got people. Oh, he's already dead. Okay. Revenge kill time. And I guess now I'm just saving up another 5,000 or so, or 4,000 to get the final renovation on the main cafe. Oh, there's a blue chest. Excuse me. Pardon me. Blue chest. Over here. Don't know if... I should have looked. I don't know what blue means. I don't know if it means it has more money or less money. Because there's a white one over there. I don't know if... I think that just means chest. It doesn't mean anything specific. And red means locked. $150? That was not worth it. Also, I had just remembered I wanted to come and check out one of these. Maybe not that one. It's level 4. Even though I am level 4, I don't know that I'm ready to take on a level 4 one. That's also level 4. What are you doing? Stop it. Get some help. There. And apparently these heists... Are they all heists? Yeah, it's a heist. They're multiplayer things, so 2 players max. But it doesn't say minimum. Stay undetected to maximize your rewards. Ah. Desynchronization will reset the memory. I want to give one of these a try. Even though I'm already almost there to the main story mission. I'll do it after I do the story mission. If I would feel pretty stupid for coming over here to the story mission and then deciding, nope, I'm doing something else. There's another street event. Thanks for coming right towards me. Kind of. Blading the crowd. Yeah. Where's that red chest? It's right there. And it's a level I can open. Man, I didn't know that until just now, that you can, while you're still in the middle of an animation. Oh man, he's breakdancing. Yeah! Yeah! Oh. While you're in the middle of an animation, you can hit the button again, and you can kind of queue up the next assassination. I guess Q is misleading, because it's not like it automatically did it just because I pressed X, like, 3 seconds too soon. But you're not stuck in that animation for as long as you might think you would be. So it's apparently actually pretty easy to chain assassinations like that. I'll have to keep that in mind. Just like, did I do that on screen? that there's is that a yellow icon? Is that a thief? No, it's a red. Okay. I can shoot him. Come on. It's pitiful range on this pistol. Okay. Yeah, apparently I have enough muffle. I think I did say this. I have like enough noise reduction that I can run up behind people and kill them. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's the right mission. And if you hit the button when you're, like, a bit of a ways away from them, you can kind of leap to close the distance and they won't detect you. Maybe I can demonstrate. Investigate. Oh, let me get that cockatiel before we continue. And I'm in a tree! Yeah, trees! Ooh, 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 ooh. Tree got me in. Tree got me over the gate. Thank you, Trey. I love you. I don't know that I'm going to be able to stay up. To stay above it all. I think I'll have to jump down. Is that a searchlight, or is that...
That is a distressingly large number of guns.
See, that guy's kind of... His head's down, so maybe... Maybe he doesn't matter. And I changed my bracers back to the ones that reduce my noise even further. Well, it wasn't a berserk dart. Oops.
What happened there? Who saw what happened?
And apparently if I kill 3 people with my pistol, I can get the bonus.
I'm no doctor, but stop there, citizen!
Stop there, citizen. I mean, totally a guard. Like he totally forgot who he's even looking at. That it's one of his fellow guards. A brute at that. Pretty sure that's a brute. I'm pretty sure I got that bonus objective for... Oh, he's got a gun! The bonus objective for berserking 3 brutes.
I'll fit you, turtle!
What am I here for again? I don't remember. What did I come to look for? Uh-oh. Well, dang it. I like how much they flinch. Like, sometimes I guard break one guy, and it makes another guy stumble, too. It's like the combat is a little more, I don't want to say realistic, but, you know... What is it? What would a good word for it be? Like, loose? But in a good way? Haha. Yeah, I will say, I had not been having a good time trying to do the multiplayer stuff alone. Like, anytime you're outnumbered, which is very frequently, it's not a good time. Like, it's... This combat definitely does not want you to be outnumbered by, like, 8 people. Like, 3 or 4 guys, manageable, especially if they're this low level. But, yeah, I really think the combat is... They changed the combat to where you don't want to be outnumbered by a lot. No, sabotage the bell. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and sabotage that bell. See, I made that joke before, but I said it differently this time. And I didn't say it in this game. See, there's
Comes from Bavaria.
But yeah, I had not been having a good time trying to do the multiplayer stuff alone, because it's very easy to get caught and then you're outnumbered and you don't have much you can do about that. But I'm definitely enjoying this game when it's not that. When I'm not outnumbered and I'm having an okay time staying hidden, and the game is listening to the button presses I press and isn't arbitrarily limiting my drop assassination height for no reason, which is what arbitrarily means, so that was redundant. 2 words I feel like I learned close together. You know, around the same time. Like, I learned redundant and, I forgot what the other word I used was. Redundant and arbitrary. That was when I was starting to be concerned with being seen as smart. Come on, nope. Okay, please unstick. Thank you. I didn't even hit crouch. Why are you crouching?
Whatever he's planning, it's big. And now I know where to find you, Grandmaster. It hardly seems safe just to leave these lying around.
Take them all for myself, and then I have the most pistols of any assassin. I will have 12. 2 on each limb. No, 3 on each limb. Or 2 on each limb, and 4 on my chest.
The powder stores, they're going to blow!
No, of course it can't be that easy, can it?
Why did you stay? Oh, conveniently, the door's open. Oh, no. No. A fire in France. No. Don't hurt Notre Dame. I mean, I know it's not very connected, but sometimes that's how things go. It's like, oops, this world event happened. Well, now we have to alter our thing to make it look like we're not referencing that. Like when Monsters, Inc. was... I forget if it was coming out or like coming to DVD or something. They changed one of the explosions because 9/11 had recently happened. And it's like, I don't know about a generic explosion. I don't know if that would remind anyone of that, but what do I know? I'm not easily offended. Like, I remember there was like a Lilo and Stitch scene that I forget if they cut it or they just heavily altered it. I think it was cut entirely. Because it's like, a plane flying in close proximity to buildings. That's a little, that's unfortunate. We can't just have that. It's like, that I get. But I don't know, generic explosion? You really need to change it to like an electric explosion, you know, like some kind of fantasy shock weapon, creating an electrical explosion, like literally an explosion that is comprised of electricity. Because I'm sure electrical explosions can happen from like overloaded generators or something, but I'm trying to be like specifically like some kind of mad scientist weapon, creating like an electrical sphere explosion.
Plain sight. Right.
Hey, that one's on you. You're the doofus who stuck around. It wasn't a bad idea to destroy the stores, especially with fire, because, you know, that's a pretty convenient way to get rid of that stuff. because it kind of just takes care of itself. But when you do something like that, you're supposed to leave. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the Medici Tower. I just thought that was, or Medici's tower. I thought that was cool. Cause it's you know, a descendant of Lorenzo de Medici. Someone we knew in Assassin's Creed 2. Oh right, I was gonna do a heist now, but not this one because that's level 4, and I don't want to do level 4 on my first heist. As low as I can get level 2. I think so. All right, fair enough. Play in private.
The Hotel Dieu, the oldest hospital in Paris. Centuries older than the famous Notre Dame Cathedral, which is down the street. Hospitals, as we know them, haven't exactly been invented yet, so you're more likely to get sick inside than to leave cured. The Templars are using the building's sewers to smuggle out artifacts they stole from Notre Dame. Go in and get the goods.
I suppose there's where player 2 would spawn if I had one. I didn't see a message from that person who was here last stream. Oh, wait, whoa. Forgot, stay hidden. Well, my reward went down. So yeah, I don't have anyone playing with me now. Okay. I know when to run away. Know when to fold them and hold them and stuff. I don't really like that song, honestly. Wasn't this the catacombs I entered trying to get into the Notre Dame? I'm pretty sure it is. Lost a little more reward, but that's okay. I'm not in it for the money. Although if I end up getting a lot... Why are you walking? If I end up getting a lot of money, then I know I could have got a lot more by being good. Being good at the game. I feel like saying being good on its own is like, yeah, I was a good boy. I did it. I got a reward because I was good. And I didn't misbehave. Whoops. What are you doing? That was a delayed reaction. Kick. Oof! Yeah, lose stuff. He's probably got good stuff. He looks like he's a general. Okay, there are 2 guys down here. Chilling in a sewer. 5 feet apart. Because it's a sewer and everything stinks and they need their air. I just noticed I'm already almost down to half reward. I would like to avoid going even lower. But, I don't know how to do this without... Like, I can't double drop assassinate yet. That I haven't unlocked that yet. I don't think. No. I need to complete the sequence I'm currently on to get it. But I've already got enough points for it. Just going through and seeing if any of this stuff is something I feel like is worth it. Nope, because 2 of them are multiplayer skills and then... I don't want to replace disguise because I'm actually kind of starting to get used to using it. Okay, what if I drop on you and I get you? I can't believe you didn't hear that. Whatever I have on me that... Oh, hello. Thanks for dropping into the cutscene. Whatever level of stealth, low-profile action I have, whatever has been increasing my stealth, I should definitely keep it. Because that... I contribute my success to that. B again. Yeah, that's what I thought. You better stay away. I'll pick your brain with this lockpick. It's kind of a high-profile assassination, but that's kind of what I was talking about with the, like, you do a little leap to get to them when you're running, and you do it from a distance. But he doesn't want to get in the water. Okay, get back in here. This game is kind of dark sometimes. The lack of lighting is pretty blinding in places that do not have light. But just got to deal with it. It's the price I have to pay for such realistic lighting. And I have succeeded in getting... What? Okay, I get my reward. My bonus was low because I was not very stealthy. But that's not even 1,000. That's 520. That's poop. That's not worth it. I think some of these missions do have a discrepancy between how rewarding they are versus how much work you have to do them. Because there was one I did where I had to go into an area and search. And I didn't pay too much attention to the story reason for doing it. But like I went to a spot, I had to find a guy and then get a thing off him. And then I had to go to another spot to get an item that was sitting there, and then leave the area and bring the item back to the guy I started the mission to, or from, with, at, and I got, for all that running around, I got like $800. For a mission where all I did was go kill a guy, I got 1,000. Or no, all I did was defend a guy, and I got like 1,000. It's like, I barely did anything. This should be the one where I got like $800, and the other one should have been the one that was more rewarding. So I don't know. I don't know that the person who decided how much money each mission gives you did a good job of deciding that. But maybe that's just because it was a level 2 mission, so I'll have to check the others out later. And hopefully be much more successful in stealing and not getting caught doing so. Oh man, I just used disguise and now I gotta tackle a thief. Gotcha. And look, a blue chest. Away. Okay, let me look on the map. What is blue chest? Nomad chest. Oh. Those, I think, are supposed to connect to a mobile game that has been discontinued, so why are you slowing? So they're not gonna be worth it, I think. But I guess that's... Never mind. I was gonna say, I guess that's why they don't give me much money, and then they gave me a decent sum. An okay amount of money for walking over to a chest and pressing B. I forget where I picked it up, but there is a collectible that's like, oh, you got the thing. This will unlock rewards in Nomad. It's like, oh. So it's useless then. I get armor from this sequence. Master appears rallying his forces to kill him and stop the attack. I get Arno's tailored coat for this. But now I care about stats and not appearance, so I don't know if I'll even use that.
You'll be reinforced before the Master arrives. We'll post snipers on the roofs. The instructions are all here. Get to it.
Think we should go with them?
The Master's elite bodyguards? I think they can handle it.
Suppose you're right.
I'd better find myself a place to wait before the rest of them arrive.
Was the chimney not comfortable enough? Explore the area and create opportunities. You know, now that I think about it, Assassin's Creed really should have adopted a gameplay style like this more. Or mission style, I guess, where it's like, ooh, explore the area, find ways you can use to your advantage to get to your target. Rather than being specifically like, okay, your assassin has already thought of a plan. He wants you to set up powder kegs on the path and then blow them up as they come by. Because, like, you know, that's a pretty major theme of the game is freedom versus order. And the fact that the games have yet to, like, only up to this point have been, they've all been structured. And it's only now that they're like, oh yeah, we're going to let you explore the area yourself and figure your own way out of reaching your target. You know, as if you yourself are Arno, thinking of what plan Arno will use. And usually the bells are harder to get to than this. They left their bell unprotected. Okay, now what's that opportunity over there? Of course, they got multiple bells. Is that a... I think that's a Nostradamus puzzle glyph. I don't think I can do that right now. Excuse me. You know, I don't think I realized that Nostradamus is French. Or at least was in France. I definitely had heard of him before. I mean, I don't know if that's surprising. I don't know if Nostradamus is that obscure of a figure. Also, another thing I don't know is, was Napoleon a good figure? Because I was always under the impression that Napoleon, you know, Bonaparte, that guy. I was always under the impression that he was not a good guy, that he didn't do good things. But I played a mission where I was stopping him from being assassinated. So I don't know if that's just Assassin's Creed being like, yeah, he's not gonna die yet. We gotta keep him alive until that point. Or if it's genuinely like, no, we need him alive because he's gonna do good things for France. It did say he's like the first emperor of France, which definitely gives me bad impressions because isn't the whole point that they were tired of monarchies, that they wanted to get rid of the idea of kings and queens, but then they just go and replace it with a different form of royalty, an emperor. I guess an emperor isn't necessarily always a negative figure. Gotcha. The last thing he saw was me spinning at him with my knife. Yeah, apparently high-profile assassinations can have some reach to them. It's pretty cool. Pretty helpful, even. Yeah, just don't ring the bell. Because I need to sabotage it. I was on the other side of the wall. Which I could sabotage it from here. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, this red chest. No, I won't, because it's level 2 lockpicking. Gosh dang it. Definitely want that as soon as possible, along with double drop assassination. Bullets! Alarm bell in this area. Didn't I sabotage all 4?
You touched me, and it's the guillotine. You want to fight me? How on earth have you survived so long? There,
What is it this time?
You're not allowed.
Haha, you're outnumbered. Because I came in and assassinated your buddies with a double assassination. I was hoping they would do that. That they would be the ones to finish him after I countered him. Okay, so I have found a literal underground resistance.
Oh no. Everything all right, my friend?
That's good. I have another element to this. I assume will come into play. They said they'll cover my escape, so I assume that after I kill the guy, they'll come out and they'll start stealing focus away from me. You know, causing a distraction for the guards so they don't. Maybe not all of them, but some of them will not come after me, I'm sure. Oh, were the plans down there? Was I supposed to go down there and get the... No, I don't see anything. Suppose I'll check them for more bullets. Oh, was I in front of them? I mean, I'm below them now. Was that where I was about to get to a bell and it's like, oh, it's on the other side of the wall? Did I really just run past them like that? Okay, well, it was over there was where I got the bell from the other side of the wall, so close, but I don't feel like I ran right past them.
Where Lafreniere will be every step of the way. They couldn't have made it easier if they'd tried. Got you now.
So just any haystack then? It says wait in a haystack. I choose this one because it's the first one I found. Kind of looks like Abu Alim. But that's impossible because he's dead and also lived hundreds of years ago.
The truth is in peril, my brothers. She is beset on all quarters. Jacobins lay her on the rack, cruelly breaking her to their populist agenda.
Gotcha. Oh wait, I should be doing it from cover because I got an objective for cover kills. Oh, there's guys who will cover my escape.
The friends of truth are not so easily dissuaded. Union, strength, virtue. Ready yourselves, brothers. Tonight, the truth is on our side. Huzzah! What was that?
He saw me but didn't care. What a rube. Oh, he's moving. This is my opportunity. Sort of. It's sort of my opportunity. I went over the wall. Okay, he's over here. Oh. Get him. No.
Think you can lose me? Ha!
At least I can do that. Ah, crap. Everyone's seeing me. They all know I am. No, I blew it. I blew it. Soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it. Stop getting stuck on stuff. I'm not holding parkour up. There's my target. Come on. You're beset on both sides. Oops, I meant to do this. I think I shot my ally in the back of the head.
Then rise, my brother, and be welcome.
You don't trust the man, do you?
Mirabeau is a good man, an honest man.
Mirabeau is a self-aggrandizing drunk.
Do not forget who is Grand Master here, Lafreniere.
Take this to Grand Master de la Serre immediately. Deliver it to him in person.
Yes, Master. Master, we have a problem. Christoph has been feeding information to our enemies. We must assume this location is compromised.
We'll have to move up our timetable. Gather the men. We strike Hotel de Beauvais tonight.
I still don't really care for those. I still miss death conversations, like the proper ones, not death memory extractions. Because it was a battle of ideals. Such a good way of driving home the game's core themes, and I was gonna double assassinate them to be all cool. Come on, get out of the way. Like, I still think back to the ones in Assassin's Creed 3, which were really good. And then this game just has none at all. But I think I get what they're going for. It's like you kill one guy and it's like, oh wait, he wasn't the main guy. There was another.
Initiate Bishop here. You're in good shape so far. I'd like to give you a little boost. We've made a major breakthrough on our side. Through deep data analysis, we've discovered that the sage we're looking for was a Templar Grandmaster, the same man Arnaud was hunting. It doesn't get much better than that. There, everything's been updated. Use them wisely. We'll be in touch.
Why can't you done that sooner? Dune that. I don't know why I said that. Okay, hang on, wait. No, it's in stealth. Lockpicking. Or locksmith. And I can afford double assassination still. Nice. Roll recovery. Oh. Sure. That's what you're supposed to do with parkour when you have a long fall. I mean, really, you're not supposed to jump from anywhere that's higher up than that's taller than you are, where the height is greater than how tall you are, because anything else realistically would break your bones. But when you do jump from high, you roll like an Ocarina of Time. It's funny, of all things, you wouldn't think Ocarina of Time would know parkour. It doesn't, but it gets that right. And then 3 more points and I can get one-handed weapon master. And then that would... Okay, I should probably get more health as well. I'll go for health first, because I don't know that I need strong attacks right now. I don't know if those will break through the defenses of people who are resistant to break defense. I would hope so. But I'm sure we'll get enough points for both tonight. If we continue main story. Did I get skill points for doing a heist? I forgot to look. I think all I got was money. Oh no, a restricted zone. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get in so much trouble up here where there was no one around to see me breaking the law. I swear they put up even more ropes than there were before. It's like entering this sequence has added more ropes. I'll just barge on through this building. It's fine. No one cares. If they didn't want people to come through, why are the doors open? Oh no, is this an execute? Oh, yep, they got the... I thought it was a hanging, and then I remembered, right, France. Guillotine. I don't want to say it's their thing, but the guillotine is probably best known to have been used in France, so I should have known. Oh, there are criminals down there. Nope. I'm surprised that was a double assassination. Okay, where am I going here? Okay, I'm not far. Just have to cross the water, so I'll backtrack a little, get on a bridge. Yeah, you know, bridge. Balconies, chairs, some dude's lap. A bridge. Oh, there's a chest up there. Oh. I hate when I go inside a building and there are no stairs. It's like it's immersion breaking, because how do they get up here? But really, I only care for the gameplay reason of, oh, I went in the wrong window, now I have to back out and climb up a little more on the outside to get to this chest I'm trying to get to. For $100. It's barely worth it. What about that red chest? Can I open that? I know they can be level 3. Ah. I know they can be level 3. And there's proof. Oh well.
You will stop right now! Hey! Are you tired of living? The hell's wrong with you? You shit!
Oh, Dave. Yeah, that guy's too busy being mad at me for bumping him. He's too busy to catch this thief. But they can't parkour. I can parkour. Because I'm a cool guy. Ooh, my chest, maybe I can get that one. See, they kept saying, like, oh, enemies will remember you after conflict. And I don't really know that I've noticed that, but enemies definitely do get agitated for me just walking past them. Old diary. Taverns on unsavory locales. Yeah, it's pretty annoying that they're just like, I walk by and they're like, hey, do you want to die? It's like, well, I mean, I wasn't thinking about it, but maybe it will happen because I just walk past the wrong people. Which is why I've been sticking to the rooftops. Except for now, for no reason. 1,000. Well, at least it's a boost from what I've been getting. It's higher than what I've been typically getting from chests. So that's nice. My chest game has leveled up. Man, I wonder how cool that would feel to, like, have some trouble starting up, but then some guy jumps off a roof and kills the guy who's gonna harm you. Like, you get to a sticky situation and then it just solves itself by some random guy killing the guy who's causing the trouble. I can't imagine that happens a whole lot. Because that's just weird.
Armed noblemen, Honoré? If it weren't for General Lafayette...
Enough! The room is fogged with your bluster! All hot air and no action! Here's a man with good news, I think. Arno, what did you learn from the silversmith?
Poison. They're catching up.
Germain made that pin, and others like it, for a man named Lafreniere.
Sure.
Certain.
Grandmaster de la Serre spoke highly of his loyalty. Very well. I suppose the course is clear, Arno. Find Monsieur Lafreniere.
I have done so already, monsieur. He is no threat.
What are you saying, Pespon?
I had a lead on Lafreniere. I followed it, and I killed him.
What the hell were you thinking?
How dare you defy the
The
truth?
next time you circumvent the council, I'll ring you a new arsehole.
Get this man a gavel.
While this council admires your zeal, it is not your place to choose your own targets. You should have reported your findings to us.
Forgive me, Mentor. I believed I had found the man who ordered Monsieur de la Serre's murder. When I discovered further evidence that suggested he was about to strike at the Brotherhood in force, I took action.
Believed? Suggested?
I am no longer certain of Lafreniere's motivations. In his memories, I saw him writing the letter that would have warned Monsieur de la Serre of his betrayal. When he spoke of his impending attack, he mentioned a club in the Marais, not one of our safe houses.
What do you make of this?
I cannot say. I would like to investigate further.
I don't like this. The boy is a gifted assassin, but I fear he's obsessed with a private vendetta. Let another follow this lead.
We don't have time. Whatever Lafreniere was planning, it happens tonight.
He did ask permission this time, Guillaume.
Ah,
Go then. See what you can learn. But no more rash action.
Yes, Mentor.
So it's canonical then. I actually am extracting memories from them somehow. Where is that? I guess we're not loaded into a different cell. It's still the same world. Which makes sense, but just threw me off is all. American Fast Jobs, no, okay. My best guess is that it's supposed to be a part of Eagle Vision, that I can do that. But I don't think that's ever been a trait of Eagle Vision. Let me buy some more stuff before I go. No, actually, I'm good. Well, except for bullets. I'm always out of those. Because of my gun. I like how it's just called ammunition. It's not bullets. It's ammunition. I was gonna buy another Phantom Blade, but actually, I can afford another cafe upgrade now. The last one, so I would like to buy that. This is not the cafe. I guess I'm on a mission, so I can't go to the cafe right now. I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, there's the icons for the cafe stuff. And there's the cafe. And there's my ride. And the money I have earned, not even $200. I mean, I suppose I could fill my pockets with ammunition. Specifically ammunition for that. Okay. I probably need to do the missions to increase my income more. To increase it further. Finishing touches.
The workmen were able to break open a doorway in the basement. It would afford a way to come and go along the north bank, free from prying eyes, should someone require such a thing.
Okay. That did nothing for my income. Alright, I guess I'll have to do the cafe missions later, The cafe theater. Oh wait, the bridge is over there, I think. If I want to cross to the next section of city. Made a mistake of doing that when I was 10 feet away. I think I just heard the same NPC shouting, or the same line from two different NPCs being shouted 1 second apart from each other.
Probablement un voleur qui fuit les gardes.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a wall. So I was going to start climbing and making my way up to the objective marker. But first, window. Window. I thought maybe letting go of the high profile button would make it easier to go through windows while holding the go through window button. Nope. And now there's two criminals. Where's the other guy? Nope, just the one. All right. Other roof. Oops. Okay. Not a problem. Just funny.
This is the place. What was Lafrenière so interested in?
Get him upstairs, quickly.
Latouche, old friend. You do get about, don't you?
Alright, well, I guess I'll just walk in through the front door. It's not like it's a restricted zone or... Oh, there we go. There it is. I just realized how close Latouche is to the name of an MXC character. Guy Ledouche. Which I guess is the joke, is that douche sounds like a French name, so they call them that. Get up. There we go. Okay, good. Sneaky sneak on these two guys who are screwing up their job, standing in the same place like that. And this is why. This is one of the reasons why you do that. The other is so that you both have different vantages, and if someone's behind cover, you can pincer them. Did you ever think of that? They didn't. And that's why they died. Okay, so I'm going to go one floor lower than this. At the least. Nope, 2 floors. Can I? Oh well. Just get in the window. Get in the window. Oh, there's 3 guys. Oh, man. Man, didn't they say at like the very beginning of the game that you can use the last known position to lure guards? And they never come for me. it never does that. Like, I was thinking that the reason you can't whistle people anymore is because they want you to do the last known position thing. But it doesn't work. Or at least it doesn't work unless they get a really high bit of meter. Climbing the stairs. I can't believe that guy didn't see me coming. Stab you real quick. Oh, I could have come through the front door. All right. Well, a door. I'm not sure how it just slid like that. Okay. Oh, good thing I got level 2 lockpicking recently. It's almost like they knew I'd buy that. Oop. Like they knew I'd buy that. Like they knew I'd buy that. I don't have to... I don't know why I was repeating. 'Cause it's not like these two things had anything to do with each other. Who are the other targets?
The monstrous union between ignorance and despotism invented in its turn the crime of sacrilege. When it conceived, how much longer
Why do I keep getting ladies with my disguises? Let me hop on over to this group so I'm farther away.
The plan is still too vulnerable. And let's not forget Lafreniere is still out there somewhere, waiting to burn us all at the stake.
So, you haven't heard yet then?
But what?
Well, Lafreniere is dead. Hours ago, in fact. Assassins.
That seems convenient.
That's the thing about assassins. You point them at a Templar conspiracy and they ask no questions. Go right for the kill. Predictable that way.
Is he saying he tricked me? I think that's what he's saying. Oh, it's not recharged yet.
What the devils?
Alright, Dan. Time for you to die in this timeline. I thought I would be able to hide before he detected me, but no, he saw me coming up the stairs, and from there it was over. Oh, and it respawned me here, where he's gonna come for that door, so, interesting place to put me. Oh, no, he was going even higher.
How late do you think they'll go tonight? Get these politicians talking and they never shut up. I guess I better
You finished?
Near enough. Now here's the thing. I can go and lie us all day. But you got an hour left in you? 2 at the most. Half if I bring out the sharp bits. So why not skip the end game and go directly to me? Tell me where it is, and all this can be over. What's that? You're a smart man.
Roy, clean up your mess. It's time.
You right there? You heard the weasel, boys?
I suppose for now, there's no point in not just sticking on the outside of the walls like I'm Spider-Man.
Did you really throw him out the window?
Trash belongs
I didn't notice they threw him out. Oh, there's a guy. Two Latouches! I didn't think you would ever be able to do that. Oh, crap. They're in a new room now. The window is closed. Basement? Hello? They wanted me in the basement.
The great work
Ah.
requires patience, my friend. If Paris must suffer a while longer so the world might be remade, then so be it.
Why not just kill him and be done with it? One of my boys, a knife, a dark hallway. Easy peasy.
We want a condemned man, Captain, not a martyr. Have patience.
Respectfully, Grandmaster, patience is well and fine. But the longer we wait, the greater the chance of discovery.
Well, the assassins already found Siver and the Wadetun.
Oh, Siver and Lawar already served their purpose. Their destruction, while inconvenient, is no obstacle. And the assassins have already proved useful when properly led.
What about the Delasur brat? She could be dangerous if she manages to rally the old guard.
That situation will be resolved.
How so?
Mademoiselle de la Serre will soon be on her way to l'Hôtel Voisin, eager to speak with Monsieur Lafreniere. Sadly, Monsieur Lafreniere has nothing left to say.
Elise.
Clever, Grandmaster. But you've had your brush with the assassins as well. Respectfully, you won't always be so lucky.
I shall leave the execution.
Where are they?
Ladies and gentlemen. For my part, I shall retire to the sanctuary and await the final fate. Will that satisfy you, Captain?
I'll see the watch triple.
Yeah,
Very well.
that dialogue makes me think that maybe Elise is like one of, quote unquote, one of the good ones. You know, one of the Templars who isn't intent on being mad with power. Someone who believes in their cause because they genuinely believe it will do good. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Oh no, they closed the door. Oh no. No. Stairs, I gotta find the stairs. Open windows upstairs. Think you could take me? Don't forget me. They closed the windows. No, they didn't. Not all of them. Ow. I was trying to assassinate that guy, but it didn't work. Ow. Still gotta invest in some ranged defense. Although I didn't see much good resistance, like 6%. It's pretty poop. No, not that. That is not the first time I've... Trying to save a guy's life. And the game's like, stats? Stats! No, not stats. Saving a guy's life. Did he just bow at me? I think he's expressing his gratitude. Stats? And just venture the other way down the street and a little bit further than that, and there we go. Templar ambush. Did I get a piece of armor for that? I'm gonna peek in there real quick. I don't think I have anything better than what I have right now. Like, I'd probably still want to go for the, like, the legendary Prowler Hood and such. The Master Prowler Hood. I guess Master Prowler doesn't exist. Master Arno Hood, then maybe? I wish it were easier to compare things. See, not to knock this game, but that's the problem with when you chase a trend and you don't understand why that trend is popular in the first place is, you know, game developers think like, oh, we gotta make all our games loot-based now because people love grinding for loot. And then they don't think about, you know, seeing stats go up and having an easy way to see which stats are going up. Like, that's part of the fun of getting good loot is showing two pieces of loot next to each other and going, wow, look at how much better that loot is than this loot. It's like, I kind of have that same problem with Cyberpunk. Like, you can still compare stuff in Cyberpunk, but it doesn't compare, it doesn't show all the stats. So, like, if I get a pistol, and then there's a pistol that's like, ooh, look, this pistol's better. It's like, okay, but how big is the ammo clip? And it doesn't show. And that ticks me off. Maybe I could find a mod to add that in, but, like, clip size is important, and at least Borderlands understood that. Okay, so I have Eagle Vision range, additional money, Eagle Vision duration, and health. Range, duration, and cooldown. Ooh. And additional money and health. I guess I'll have to get that Jacobin raid done then. And as far as I understand, that should just be free. Like, I don't have to pay money for it. It'll just, if I beat that mission, I should get it. I mean, I'll get one of 3 pieces, but I'm sure those other 2 pieces will be pretty good as well. Let's see, nothing strictly better than what I have right now. I believe my coat opts for yeah, blend time, restricted area detection. I feel like that's the most important part, is restricted area detection time. Excuse me. I'd be willing to sacrifice the other stats for more detection time reduction. Oh, I guess I'm already on improved, so next tier would be master. But that seems to strike on all the stats I want. Time to blend, blend fade time. I'm not really sure what that does. I'm assuming that it's how quickly you blend into a crowd and then how quickly blend, you know, your blend status goes away when you exit the crowd. I mean, you can get 100% reduction in restricted area detection time. And disguise boosts, which I don't know what those will do. See, that'd be 80%, and I can also have some melee reduction. Ooh, that's got 7% range armor. What is the highest level range armor I can get? There's 8%. There's 6 on that. 12. I'm wondering how hard it would be to get up Helix points. Because if this is $150,000, then surely 1,000 Helix points is also a lot. I have 100 right now. I'm wondering if it's like 100 Helix points every time you do a rift. So maybe if I did 9 more rifts, I could get this coat. Which sounds easy enough on paper, but I guess that depends on how difficult and or monotonous doing 9 rifts would be. I don't know if you get to repeat them or if or if they're one time. And if they are one time, then are there 9, or will I have a finite amount of Helix points? But this looks like it could spec into stuff I... Like, this could be good boosts and things I care about. Give me 12% ranged armor, 70% restricted area detection time, which we've seen is not the best, but it would also give me 8 health and disguise radius. Also not really sure what that does, but it sounds good. I use disguise, so it would at least be something I use. Ooh, 24 ranged armor. It's like basically the same thing, but with disguise duration, which I would like duration rather than radius. I don't know what radius does, but I do know what duration is, and I think their duration is rather short. So, and lengthening it would be nice. And it's not as much of a detection time reduction, but it's only less than 5%, or 5% less than what it has, plus 16 health. Oh, there's 20% range armor. Blend fade time, restricted area detection. It could also be a good compromise. So I guess this would be the most ranged armor I could get. But I guess also, before I go speccing into range armor, I should get that health boost. Can I afford it right now? How many points was it? It's 5 points, so I need one more mission. I guess we'll look at more armor stuff later. But yeah, alright. It's break time, so I'm gonna go on a break. We're back, and it didn't have to start on an empty screen. An empty black screen. I'm still getting stuff from that guy I looted before going on break. And while on break, I realized that I didn't really elaborate on my thoughts about, like, oh, at least must be one of the good ones. It's like, well, I imagine if they want to kill her, then it probably means she's getting in their way. And if that's the case, then our interests are probably aligning here. So, you know, maybe she's also trying to get revenge for her father. You know, just because she's a Templar and I'm an assassin doesn't mean we can't have common goals. That's kind of the whole thing of the series, is that Assassins and Templars do have the same goal. They're just doing it in different ways. Oh good, level 2. See, now instead of 2/3 of the chests being locked with levels of lockpicking I don't have, now only 1/3 of them can be locked with a level of lockpicking that I don't have yet. And therefore, I will be more likely therefore it will be more likely that every chest I go to has a level of lockpicking that I can open. Like, statistics are kind of weird like that. Also, I could swear that the interior of these windows are exterior walls. Whatever. Nope, nope, not back down the roof. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, another chest. Wasn't I just here? Oh yeah, statistics are weird, that's what I was saying. Yeah, you ever hear the Monty Hall paradox? It works. It actually works. Because, like, basically the way it is like, they, so it's, you gotta pick one of 3 doors, and one of them has a prize. And you will pick your door, and then you'll pick your nose. Why didn't I double assassinate? You pick one of the doors, and then they're like, okay, I know where the prize is, so I'm going to pick one of the doors that doesn't have your prize. So then it's just 2 doors. The one you picked and one of the other doors. So there are 2 doors left, and you were asked, like, do you want to change which door you picked? And most people don't. Because they think, well, it's 2 doors now, it's 50-50 odds. But that's not the case. The odds are the same. It's still 1 in 3. But now one of the 3 has been eliminated. So it's not 50-50. It's still the same odds that what you picked has the prize behind it. But the paradox is that switching your answer makes you more likely to get it, because if it's not 50-50, it's still 1/3 that you're right and 2/3 that you're wrong. So by switching, you actually increase your odds from 1/3 to 2/3, because there's only a 1 in 3 chance that what you picked was correct. So therefore, you're more likely to be wrong, and then switching should get you the prize. And, like, the Bethwasters tested that, and it was actually true, and that was kind of amazing. Arno, you can pick locks. Must have been level 3.
Damn it. Where was it? Hotel Voisin? Merde.
Better race, better run, because she's in danger. I didn't get that to flow. Oh well. It's not like I was going to be able to make up good rhyming lyrics on the spot that apply to the situation anyway. And singing the proper lyrics would not have been correct either. Because the story hasn't just begun. That's what the rest of that would have been. Okay, I don't think you could run in disguises. It seems like every time you run, you'd break your disguise. But I can't stab. It's a shame that the button that's normally reset camera, which is that button, doesn't work in combat.
What's going on? Where is Monsieur Lafreniere?
He's dead.
What?
Go. I'll explain later.
It still says defend. It should say follow. Oh, I was here once. I got lost in this maze.
Shall we?
So I was here for a side mission, and I had to come in here to kill a guy. And then I couldn't get back out. I couldn't figure out my way out. It's okay, he's fine. Just took him a minute to fall over.
Not sure how to get out again.
I'll climb up.
Yeah, neither am I. I could have done that. Excuse me. Well, I guess no, I could not have done that because I had everyone on me and everyone would have been shooting at me as I climbed out. Or climbed up. Which I feel like is also supposed to be like a balance change. I haven't started yet, Elise. Okay, where even is the exit? It's there. So we should just be able to go through that gate, and then, yeah. It's level 3. Nah, I'm not taking a chance on that. Okay, let me climb back up. Pardon me. Let me climb back up. Pardon me. Let me climb back up.
How do we get out of here?
Come here! I'll mash you like an old potato!
Okay, so maybe if I go that way, yeah, that doesn't quite work.
Any bright ideas?
I'm working. Okay. So if we go through here, can you, are you gonna? Oh, I couldn't slide there like I thought I could. Nope, that's a dead end. I wanted to shoot him. I don't know why quickfire didn't work. We're in the middle of combat, at least. Be quiet. I forgot to finish my train of thought there again. That I think it is supposed to be a balance change, just how easily people can shoot you. It's another one of those things that I think is meant to go towards like, hey, don't get overwhelmed in combat.
Can't see a damn thing in here. How the hell do we get out? They must be in here somewhere. Over there. No.
2 of them up ahead.
There we go. Maybe I'll get them both.
Have to work together. Take them out quietly.
Like you really meant to break line of sight before you try to start climbing. Which you really always were, because people would throw rocks even in the first game. But it's something that never really mattered as much Because they wouldn't shoot you as frequently.
Wait! Snipers.
Like so. Yeah, they're gonna shoot me. Ow, 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 ah! I was a pinata, but for bullets. Ow. I guess they just call that a target. There's... The fact that I was hanging didn't make a difference.
You take that one. I'll handle his friend. What now?
Hey, is that guy... Is that lady stabbing my... See, he couldn't finish the train of thought because he got stabbed.
We're clear. There's a bigger group coming up, though. Wait! Snipers.
I see them. Perhaps we can get a better angle from the roof.
Good idea. I will go up on the roof. See, there we go. I know I could do it.
Let's get out of here.
I almost wonder if the target indicator is like orange for high profile assassination and then red for when you're in range for low profile assassination.
Go on. I'll distract them. Trust me. Meet me tomorrow at Café Théâtre. I'll explain everything.
You're mad. I'll be there.
I may be a little late.
Because I think that the guy I drop assassinated was, uh-oh. Oh, I have to escape them. Okay. Good idea. Because I think the guy I drop assassinated was orange. But I was holding the trigger, so I think it counted because of that. Poof, I'm gone. Whoosh. I'm covered in blood, but they won't notice. Tailored medieval hood. And I think there have been times where I've been running up behind people and they were orange, and I pressed the button while still holding the trigger, and I did the little leap to close the gap. See, it's funny how in Rogue I realized, like, oh hey, there's like the extra, like they have the outline. Good job, Arno. They have the outline for when they're like in range of melee or range stuff, and then they have like extra little detail that they add to the targeting indication when they come into assassination range. And then this game completely redid everything, including the interface, and it no longer has the same highlight style. But I think that's what they're going for, is that orange is high profile and red is low. It might just be that orange is quick fire range, and it just so happens that sometimes I'm also in high profile assassination range. Hey, a cocktail. But I don't know. I'll give that theory some time to bake in my brain and see if I notice that the pattern is true. Level 3. Ah, come on. So much for what I was saying about like, oh, well, 2/3 of the chests will be ones I can unlock, so therefore I will always be encountering ones I can unlock. It'll stop feeling like every chest I encounter is locked and start feeling like all of them are unlocked. Or unlockable. And here I am. I'm on the roof, but I'm here. Yeah, I think... So there are the letters, and I think they did say that they're specifically from Elise, so... It shouldn't be surprising to me that they, not only are still on speaking terms, despite both knowing that they're on the opposite side, but that they still send letters. They care enough to write, not just talk face to face. So it makes sense that maybe their ideals line up enough that they don't consider each other enemies despite still being on opposite sides. Two more and I get $10,000! Probably, maybe. Oh wait, hang on a minute. I got 5 now, I should get more health. And then I wanted the one-handed mastery. Then I can get long and heavy, but I think those will take away my ranged weapon probably, so I'd rather not. It's not worth it.
So,
Seems you've been busy.
tracking down the man who killed your father, yes.
Best of luck. He's killed most of my allies and intimidated the rest into silence. No closer now than I was 2 years ago.
See, that kind of confirms it.
What? When? Where can I find him?
I'm not sure that's a good idea. He wants you dead, Elise.
What? You want to protect me?
I want to help you. The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
You cannot be serious. I don't trust the assassins.
Do you trust me? I haven't changed that much, Elise. I'm still the same boy who distracted the cook while you stole the jam. The same one who helped you over the wall into that dog-infested orchard.
All right. Take me to your Brotherhood. I'll hear their offer.
Offer may be a bit strong.
I'm waiting to see if this loading screen starts or ends with that. Yep, there we go.
Bloody Templar.
What's he doing?
Really?
They're a touch paranoid when it comes to security.
2 right turns, 73 steps, then down a flight of stairs, a left and another right. Did I get all that?
No. You missed a left.
What the hell you done this time, pisspot?
The Templars have marked her for death.
So you brought her here?
The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
Shut up!
Well, what have we here?
Hello.
My name is...
For heaven's sake, take that blindfold off. Ridiculous.
My name is Elise de la Serre. My father was François de la Serre, Grand Master of the Templar Order. I've come to ask for your help.
Continue.
Mirabeau. Must we rehash this debate again?
We must, and we will, Master Kemar. If you cannot see the advantage in being owed a favor by Francois de la Serre's daughter, I despair for our future. Continue, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Oh, here we go.
You are not men with whom I would normally parley, monsieur. But my father is dead. as are my allies within the Order. If I must turn to the assassins for my revenge, so be it.
Parlay my arse. It's a trick to make us lower our guard. I say we kill her, send her head back as a warning.
Belek.
Enough! Plainly, this discussion is better conducted in private. If you will excuse us, Mademoiselle Lasser.
Certainly.
Arno, perhaps you should accompany her. I am sure you two have much to talk about.
How are you?
I like this. The story's getting good. I'm not just chasing leads now. It's changing into something more unique than past games. Or distinct from. Not more unique than. Distinct from previous games.
That went about as well as I expected.
Give it time. Mirabeau will talk them around.
Do you really think we'll
Hang on a second. Hang on. I gotta be Spider-Man real quick.
Last forever. François Germain believed Lafrenière was...
François Germain?
Yes.
Where is he?
His shop's on Rue Saint-Antoine. Why?
Whoa, she's zooming.
Elise?
0 to 60 in 1.5 second.
Elise!
Or seconds? Would it be plural if it's 1.5? Is that? I guess that's still technically plural. So it would be seconds. But I guess it would also be said as a second and a half. Whee! Yeah, I like to think that the story could end with Elise joining the Brotherhood. Because they want her dead now, and they were killing her allies as well. That's how extreme that whatever this is. That's not just like, oh, you didn't do your missions right, Elise. You're not a very good Templar. Like, no, they're gonna kill her. So I don't see why she would want to stay with the Templars. Unless she really, really strongly agrees with their ideals. That she would forgive them for trying to kill her, which... I don't know her very well, but I don't think she's that kind of person.
What was that about?
Honor. François Germain was my father's lieutenant.
What?
He was cast out of the Order when I was a girl. Something about heretical notions or Jacques de Molay, I'm not entirely sure. But
You
he
could have
should
said
be
that before
dead.
you bolted.
He died years ago.
Did anyone tell him that?
I would very much like to ask him a few questions.
So would I.
She should probably lead Arno. Seems like she's more familiar with him than you are.
Empty.
Her hair doesn't show up in Eagle Vision.
Let's go.
Oh, I probably gotta go up on the second floor to look.
It might not even be the same Germain.
Tall, grey hair, eyes two different colors.
Heterochromia.
Perhaps it is the same Germain.
I'm also willing to bet that this story is either going to end with us killing her because of one reason or another,
Looks like no one's home.
or that we're going to get the Abstergo experience, the Abstergo curated experience. It's going to show Arno joining her on the Templar side,
Don't tell me. It's a trap.
but then we'll get it hacked and it'll show the proper side where she joins the Brotherhood, rather than us joining her side. I'm definitely getting the feeling that the swordplay has... They've taken some steps to make the swordplay a little more historically accurate.
Just like that time in Marseille.
Definitely still fanciful, but it feels like they're trying to be more historical with it.
There's nothing here.
He must have known his bluff wouldn't hold up.
So we've lost him again.
Maybe not. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, you try using your ego vision at least. I know Templars can do it. Anyone can do it.
Maybe we could
Pick it.
do that. Well, now know why this wasn't on the official tour.
Oh no. Look. It's him. The bastard killed my father.
We have to tell Mirabeau as soon as... I'll take care of this. Meet me at Mirabeau's estate. Stay down. You see them?
The windows across the street.
Let me get over to this side.
Watch out!
Imagine doing this part if you had spec'd into something that would disallow for the pistol, or for any kind of ranged weapon. Oh, they're over this window too. That's what they meant. Quick fire, and we're good. Elise? Okay.
Initiate, this is Bishop. Do you copy? Good bloody work out there. You found him. Francois Thomas Germain, Grandmaster of the Templars and a Sage to boot. By our reckoning, that's the second Sage to rise to the Templars' highest rank. A troubling trend. Until we know more about this Germain, stick with Arnaud. He might have outlived this Grandmaster, and that could lead us to his body. Bishop out.
I had a train of thought during that cutscene, and I've gone and forgotten it. Let me see if I can retrace my steps, if I can get back on it. So let's talk about the sword play. And then, oh yeah. The doors. It's like, isn't that interesting that in some places of the world this would just be one door? And because we're in France, apparently they have like an affinity for doing doors like this. Because I think that's what they call it. Like when, I don't know if it's just two doors right next to each other like this, or if it's like specifically doors with windows, you know, double doors with windows on them. But French doors are a thing. And I just find that interesting. I'm not all that into architecture, but... And honestly, probably not really anthropology in general. Or maybe. I mean, I think it's interesting seeing cultural differences like that. So maybe I'm more of an anthropologist than I would think. Let's see, what window do I want to jump out of? There were some places where I jumped out the window and I noticed that you could see like a climbing target right outside the window. So it was kind of like guaranteeing that when you jump out the window, there would be some place to parkour onto after you went out. And I thought that was cool. I'm going to keep my eye out for more instances like that because it seems like when I hold the free run up button, when I go out a window, you just jump straight out of it. Which I would have hoped that holding the button would make you decide to like turn around and start climbing up instead of jumping out the window. Like, I would think holding the parkour down button would make you jump out the window. Just outright out the window. Oh, they're fighting down there. Oh, and there goes a guy. Because I was too busy making a regular show reference. Pretty sure that was in an episode, and not just a promo where they just decided to splice together instances of them going, ugh. Okay, there's an unlocked chest down there. Let me try to get it. Again, the locked chests, or unlocked chests, can sometimes be misleading, because sometimes they're behind doors that require levels of lockpicking. How do I get down there? Oh, probably the stairs icon over there. I don't want to go down the stairs. But it will come over here for this blue chest. This nomad chest. See if I can catch up with that guy over here. I'm gonna kill. That guy's sliding away. Hey, wait. Hey, get back here. Now that guy's got style. It's like he's on an invisible hoverboard. But like the hoverboards that exist in real life that are not hoverboards because they don't actually hover. And I swear they only called them that because it's like, hey, it's the year that Back to the Future said we'd have hoverboards. We gotta make a product called the hoverboard, even if it doesn't actually hover. J Laser Video actually has made a hoverboard, but no, not us. Nope, not that far down. Get onto the wire. Stay on the wire. Didn't think I would have to specify that. I would have thought that red would mean that the chest... Statistics are just laughing in my face right now. It's like, oh, you thought most chests were gonna be unlockable. We're gonna be accessible to you because you have 2 of the 3 levels of lockpicking now. No. I would have thought that red chests would mean that there's always enemies around them. But nope, it means that they're locked. I would also hope that it would have meant that it's like, oh, you can't unlock it right now, but then later, when you can unlock it, it will stop being red. But I think I have encountered red chests that I could unlock. So it's not necessarily the case. Oh, and then I'm down here. I might as well try to catch that. Oh, there's a gate. Honestly, I kind of hate when he spins like that. It's like, that spin is not doing you any favors, Arno. If anything, it's making you slower. So please stop. Honestly, I hope in Syndicate they stop spinning. Like, I'm just trying to get places so I can kill people. Stop being so flourishy. You know, parkour doesn't mean you do flips. Parkour means you get from A to B as quickly as possible, and if a flip is going to slow you down, then you don't flip. So people like to think that they're the same thing, but they're not. Parkour and freerunning are 2 different things. Freerunning is where you do the flips and stuff because, you know, you're expressing your freedom. You're having fun with it. But if you're trying to get somewhere quickly, don't do flips. Oh, I gotta go higher. I like that I can see these stairs from over there, even though there's a full wall in the way. Something I don't see a lot in house designs.
Elise? Elise? What is this?
I found him like this. I didn't.
Of course not. But I have to report this to the council immediately. They'll know what to do.
No! They don't trust me as it is. I'll be their suspect, first and last.
You're right. Of course you're right.
What are we going to do?
Extract his memories. We can figure out what happened by seeing who killed him in his last moments. Who he saw. Man, and I was just thinking about how much I like this guy.
A handkerchief. Lady's handkerchief.
So, we can count half the noble women of Paris as suspects, then?
Maybe one of the staff will recognize it.
I find that hard to believe, but then again, I'm not privy to handkerchief culture.
You saw no one else when you arrived.
Just the butler. He let me in, but he never came upstairs.
But he was here before you. Did you see any other servants?
No. No one else.
Butler was here first, but there's no way to know whether he came upstairs. Examine the door.
Doesn't look like it was forced.
So the killer was expected.
A guest, perhaps? Or a servant?
Well, it could have been the butler, as Elise said. And there is proof that it could have been a staff member, perhaps a butler.
Yes, sir.
Have you been here all day?
No, sir. I arrived at 4 to see to this week's delivery of wine.
Anyone else arrived since then?
Only the young lady with the red hair, sir. She went straight away to the master's study.
And you haven't been upstairs?
The weekly wine delivery is quite extensive, sir.
I see. Thank you for your time.
I like that he thanked him for his time. It's nice. Stop slowing down. Oh, it keeps happening. Hello? Window? What? Oh, I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. Just head on downstairs. Flick Ecovision on, just in case. Another fellow doing some cleaning. Oh, come on. I mean, I guess nothing says I have to go outside, but... I already spoke with him. Why do I need a... Why does it say I haven't investigated the crime scene? I investigated the door, the handkerchief, and the person. I guess I have to ask if he knows the handkerchief.
Do you recognize this handkerchief?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, yes, sir. It belongs to Emily.
Emily?
The maid. I'm given to understand she saved up her wages for a month to purchase it. It made her feel like a lady, she told me.
And where is Emily now?
At the market, sir.
Thank you.
Of course, sir.
Butler claims to have not gone upstairs. The handkerchief belongs to the maid Emily. You'll find her at the shops down the street. Alright, let me go back upstairs and see if I can investigate the room further. Because it is... oh. Investigate the body. Of course.
What is that?
It's the weapon that killed your father.
That's a Templar badge of office.
What's it doing here?
Painting a picture.
But there's no paint on it. How could it... What are the odds that a Templar officer had infiltrated here by posing as a maid, you know, deep undercover? A chalice?
Poison.
A goblet, perhaps?
Let me see that.
A grail, even?
Aconite. Hard to detect unless you know what you're looking for.
Popular with Templars, is it?
With anyone who wants to get away with murder. But yes.
Maybe the assassins should start using it. There's silverware for 2, which means he was indeed seeing a guest other than Elise.
Looks like he was expecting a visitor.
Who?
That's what I just said.
Master Kmar.
Kmar. I forget who that is. Hang on, let me see if I can... No, go back to the database. No, not that. Encyclopedia. People. General? Wait, who did it say? Well, there's Napoleon. About Germain. There's Germain. Oh, the sage. Okay, well, I guess I don't have to investigate the maid. Actually, apparently, it said accuse. It's not on screen anymore, but I did register that said accuse. So maybe I will have to track her down later. There's a trophy there? What is it? What is that trophy? What is... Oh, it's the theater. Whee. I'm gonna go this way, because apparently it's faster.
What cheer, my friend?
Ah, Monsieur Dorian. What can I do for you?
Mirabeau is dead.
Dead?
Murdered.
I knew this truce would come to a bad end.
Oh, I thought we were walking
I'll
into
have to
something.
summon the rest of the council to deal with this.
Elise had nothing to do with it. I'll stake my life on that fact. Please, give me a little more time. I'll find the killer.
Very well. You have until tomorrow morning. No later.
Mirabeau was poisoned with aconite.
Poison? Do I need to point out that that particular strain is a favorite of the Templars?
You do not. Where might one acquire aconite in such strong concentrations?
Any doctor could prescribe it in diluted form. I myself take a tincture of aconite for my heart. It's strictly regulated, of course. But I do know of an apothecary in La Marais who's willing to overlook such petty legal matters.
Thank you.
Can I go check out the apothecary? Speak to the apothecary. I'll just fast travel. Or it's just down the block, alright. And another person I can accuse, but I don't have any strong leads yet. I don't feel comfortable accusing anyone yet. In fact, I'm practically worried that by the time I'm through all, discovered all the evidence, that I still won't have a clear picture of what happened, and I'll just have to basically randomly pick someone. Sure, it looked a whole lot closer on the map. I guess it was because I was in the bureau. There was like, oh, exit over here. No, it's still not really that far. I'll walk. Still can't pet the chicken. I mean, I guess technically you did it in past games, but you could feed the chicken. You know, that voice actress sounds a lot like the beggars in Accra in Assassin's Creed 1. I would not be surprised that a voice actor stuck with a series, because, that happens. But I would be surprised if she stuck with the series this long. Because, again, we're like 9 games in. It may... The last quote-unquote mainline game may have been 4, but we're like 9 games in. Because don't forget that there's also Revelations that technically makes Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 5... And then
Thought you might need some help.
I think I can handle a lone druggist.
Druggist. You know, liberation is 6. Then 4 is technically 7.
Not again.
Wait, what do you mean again?
Well played.
Wait. Damn you, come back here.
You're gonna have to knock his bottles over trying to catch him. Okay, I need to see. Pass over under objects 5. Lifts used. Great smoke bomb, bud. Sure did do a lot.
I just have a few questions.
Great smoke bomb. It's like I'm not even straight Cormac this time. I don't even have the gas mask. I just am getting there too late for them to matter. Oh no, he vanished through the wall. Ah, platform 93 No. Ah, open window. Open window. Oh no, this window's not open. But that one is. Come on. Trees, thank you. Love you, trees. More trees. I love you too, trees.
You need to calm down. I get it. You're a royalist. You need all this cover.
Great, now I got people chasing me. You getting tired yet, bud? Oh, you should have taken that gate. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. Ah!
Slow down! Wait! I just have a few questions.
Alright, let's see where I could possibly cut some corners here. Go back through here like I did before. Through here. Oh, you went up the stairs, but then back down them. That was your last mistake. Before I caught you, I'm not going to kill you, so you'll be able to make more mistakes in the future. But it was the last one before I caught you.
Please! I've never told anyone. I did just as you said.
What are you talking about?
You're with the other one, aren't you? The hooded man.
Tell me about this other one. Who is he?
I don't know. I never saw his face.
No, he's not a believer.
Kill me if I didn't give him the poison. I didn't ask questions. I keep only a small quantity in stock. He took that straight away, but he told me where to drop off the second dose.
Second dose?
Here. That's all I know. I swear it.
Go on, then. Think of this as a wonderful story to frighten your grandchildren with.
What?
Well?
You were right. He gave our mysterious killer the poison. And he said the killer wore a hood like mine.
Well, there are shades of grey in every good story.
If we've been betrayed from within...
That would explain why the killer tried to frame me.
Here. This is where the apothecary delivered his wares.
What are we waiting for?
I like how he's like, a hood like mine, but he's wearing a generic hood. It's not like the assassin hoods where they have the like the eagle beak on it. This is just a hood. This is just normal. I have a hood like that on my hoodie because it's a hood. Which, by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but obviously I would really like an assassin coat. That'd be really cool. Like an official Ubisoft coat. Like a trench coat that just, it has a hood that's like an assassin's hood. I would pay good money for a coat like that. Now to think about it, I guess it wouldn't be hard to mod a coat to be like that. I just need one. I just need a trench coat with a hood, which I still don't have. I have a trench coat, but it does not have a hood. I've been trying to find one that has a hood because I would like to not need to wear 2 jackets if I want a hood. Start, play.
Charming place. What do you hope to find here?
This is where the apothecary says he delivered the poison. I'm hoping I can pick up a trail and follow it back to the source.
Pick up a trail. Are you a bloodhound now?
Something like that.
Activate Ego Vision. I can see smells and taste color. And the color of this smell does not taste good. Then up the wall. That's not a good sign. Isn't that where I went to get to the Brotherhood the first time?
The trail ends here.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. No. Wait here.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not letting you go in there alone.
Elise. I have to do this myself. Please.
I understand. You'd better come back to me.
Why do I get the feeling that now that she said that when I come back she'll be dead? It's like I'm gonna go in there and there's gonna be a fight, and then Arno's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, now I can come back to Elise because I promised her I would come back alive," and then she'll be the one who's dead. Man, wouldn't it be nice to turn off that part of your brain sometimes? To just not try to autofill a plot like that. Like, I don't do a whole lot of speculating, but I do still have that part that's like, oh, she's probably going to be dead. Oh, there's probably going to be a killer over there.
Took you long enough.
Trying to think of other examples, but...
Balek.
Should have known it'd be you that'd find me. Only question is, what happens now?
You poisoned Mirabeau.
He poisoned us! Peace with the Templars is a fairy tale.
And you're the only one who can save the Brotherhood?
You think it's the first time this has happened? The first time that the Assassins have been forced to purge their leadership? The first time that the Order has built itself back up from nothing to power? No. Masyaf, Monteriggioni, the American colonies. It's all happened before. and we have risen anew, stronger than ever. But now, we've lost our purpose, Arno. We mired ourselves in politics and revolutions, but we're not a nation. We're an army. And in an army, making peace with the enemy is called treason.
No, it's not.
I'm not the only one that can save the Brotherhood. We can. Together.
I'll never join you. Never.
I can't do that.
Is that how that Star Wars line goes? That's what I was going for. Oh, you don't have the double blades, do you?
Come back to the council with me. We can resolve this like reasonable men.
You disappoint me, Baseball. Reasonable men don't treat with Templar toy.
You know, there's another two-letter word, or a word that starts with a T, not two-letter. A word that starts with a T that means when two armies decide to, you know, stop their war. It's called a truce. I was pressing B. Oh, come on, man. I emptied your health bar. You can't just get another one. What do you have, medicine? That's for player characters only. How many sword slashes can you take? I am thinking myself. For myself.
Open your eyes, boy. I've seen Templars put entire villages to the sword just for the chance of killing one assassin. Tell me, in your vast experience, what have you seen?
Templars killing other Templars.
Templar Order. Take in a frightened orphan and raise him as his own son.
See, I like this. This is a battle between extremism and what's the word for making sure that you don't treat your enemy like they're a monster? That when you remember that your enemy is also human. Shay doesn't hold ill will towards the Templars, just the ones that killed his adoptive father. Oh. Wait, what's going on? He's just trying to load up a button mash. Oh man, it's just like Twilight Princess! Man, don't break the landmark, the window on the landmark church. I mean, this isn't Notre Dame, but it's probably a landmark.
I'm fine. Stay there.
Where'd he go? It's a big room. Where did he... Man, didn't I call that?
Did you ever really believe in the creed? Or were you a Templar-loving traitor from the start?
It doesn't have to be this way, Belek.
You're the one who's making it so. If you just see sense, we could take the Brotherhood to a height we've not seen in 200 years.
Yes, killing everyone who disagrees with you is a brilliant way to start your rise from the ashes.
Yeah, Arno's got a point there. Like, what rise do you need if it's going to be built on a bunch of corpses? But man, didn't I call it that this looked like a boss fight room? And what are we doing? Playing hide and go seek. Seriously, where is he? It's not even telling me to find him. It's just like, oh, I don't know where he is.
Look out! So, now we see the heart of it. It's not Mirabo that's poisoned your mind, it's her. She's the last piece of this god-fucked lunacy.
Belek.
You'll thank me for this. One day.
Other way! No, because go for cover. Don't back away from the door. Go for where the door... go for a wall. Oh, I felt don't get knocked down. Oh yeah, that's another one of my favorite things about this combat is that they added a get up button. Okay, well, I could have been making this go faster, apparently. I didn't realize he was susceptible to being bashed. Yeah, you've lost the plot, man. What if I don't? What if I say I'm better than you and feel like I don't have to kill people to prove a point? Okay, I have to.
Well fought, Pissbot.
And now I get his memories.
Thank you, my friend. Gotta get you back to that boy of yours in one piece. Don't we, Pisspot? Drop this.
My watch.
Well, I'll be damned. So you're really going through with this?
Your protege vouches for her. Don't you trust him?
With my life, it's the girl I don't trust. Nothing I can say to convince you.
I'm afraid not.
Thought not. Chin.
Chin.
Repose en paix.
Repose en paix.
How'd I get the gate open? Oh, I got his Master Assassin outfit now. Oh, don't pull me out. I'm gonna check out the outfit.
Sorry to interrupt, what was quite a poignant moment, but we've got more trouble. Bishop, are you there?
I hear it. You know what to do.
Opening a bridge now.
You know, Deacon, I think Abstergo are still riled up about your job last month.
Oh, you don't say. Okay, the bridge is open. Go.
You can't snoop around Abstergo's secret data without ruffling a few feathers, right?
Well, we didn't just snoop, did we? We stole their data, destroyed their precursor samples, and what else? Oh yeah, we melted a few of their servers.
That'll do it.
Melted the servers. Not just fried, not just disabled, they melted. I don't know why that particular word makes it sound so fake to me. I guess because fried makes it sound like a reasonable amount of like shorting out because of a glitch. You know, because you hacked them so good they glitched and fried out. But then melted just sounds like he typed something on a keyboard and then the servers caught on fire. which I don't think sounds like a thing you can do.
Here we go again. Back inside a mess of broken code. This time the portal is above you, a few hundred meters.
Yeah, I'm going. It's a linear path. I can get there. Are those tanks? Are we in World War II? I think we are. They should totally do a game of this era. That would be really neat. Frankly, I'm surprised they don't... Yep, World War II. Frankly, I'm surprised they don't do more Assassin's Creed specifically set in, like, well-known historical periods. Like a World War. I mean, maybe it's just easier for them to focus on a less big historical thing. Like the Depazzi conspiracy, or...
You can't linger. Unfinished memories are way too dangerous. You need to find a way out.
Oh, that's barbed wire.
I'll guide you as best I can.
Reach Eiffel Tower, it says. Wait, can I... No, I can't go under. Oh, broken fence. I'm climbing the Eiffel Tower, yay! It's cool because it's a landmark. I'm climbing it. First the Statue of Liberty and now the Eiffel Tower. Can you get out of the way, Searchlight? You're taking up the whole thing. The whole side. What are you even searching for anyway? You shouldn't be expecting people to climb this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here comes... Good thing that's a circle. If it was square, I'd be done for. It would have touched me already. Would have caught me in it. And then be shot and killed, and I don't have ranged protection. Which way? This way, maybe? Why are you shooting here? You should know I'm here. I've got no reason to shoot there. Rickety scaffolding. The Eiffel Tower, not a forgotten skyscraper. It's a remembered skyscraper. Can you technically call it a skyscraper? Because I'm sure it's the tallest one. But I feel like skyscraper probably has a specific definition, like it has to have room on the inside for businesses, you know, offices and stuff. The slanted elevator. Oh. I wonder if they worked in these rifts because they were like, man, we want to do these other things in France, but they're not the same time period. Like maybe the Eiffel Tower genuinely did not exist yet, but they're like, rifts. There we go. Now we can visit the Eiffel Tower. I'm getting flashbacks to Crash 3. Aw. Oh no. I mean, in that, you're also in a plane, and also it's not that bad. It's only bad if you're going for the relic. But I don't like going for the relic. That's what's reminding me of. Also, Cold Hard Crash. That level it's in Crash 2, but it's still like, ugh. I never want to complete that game again. I mean, I don't know if you could say I completed it if I didn't get all the platinum relics. I'm not that much of a completionist. I hate time trials. Time trials are stupid.
There it is. Your way out. Hurry.
Conveniently, all the way on the top of the Eiffel Tower. Man, did you know blimps are actually kind of rare? Because of, like, I think it's because of all the helium it takes to get them to lift off. Or is it helium or is it hydrogen? I think hydrogen is the one they stopped using. But either way, they're rarer than you might think. There's only like 3 in the world. Something like that. It's that low. Single digit. Pretty sure. Stop following me, Searchlight. What is this? Searchlight Seek on Donkey Kong 64. Come on, climb it. It's a base single landmark. I can't believe it. Excuse me. I think I've said this before, but I guess the reason why they don't want to do an Assassin's Creed in like World War I or World War II is because of the level of technology. And I can understand that, but it would be a cool spin-off to have like an Assassin's Creed first-person shooter that's basically just Call of Duty, but like original Call of Duty before it became Modern Warfare ghosts and zombies and stuff. 2 planes. It's like 2 chains, but they can fly, so it's 2 planes. You know, it is funny to think that the series, it kind of got soft rebooted with, I don't know about reboot, but, you know, kind of went back to basics, went back to OG ideas with Mirage. And the series really didn't, I don't think it really went that far off of what it used to be. It's like, it's not like they did do the thing I'm saying with like, oh, be a first-person shooter in World War II.
Damn it, it's gone. Keep going. We can reopen it.
Like, I don't know, I can't think of any examples off the top of my head, but it's not a series that really lost itself per se. Although I guess I still can't really judge what the quote-unquote new style, you know, the style that they tried to go back from with Mirage. You know, undoing the march towards a more RPG style, more loot-based. But I think I can say that the series didn't really devolve. Excuse me, scratchy throat. It didn't really devolve. You know, it's not like it became. What would be an example? I really can't think of one. I guess Paper Mario, that's the only example I can think of where it's like, oh yeah, you thought it was a cool RPG with an interesting story and fun characters. No, it's about hyper-realistic paper graphics and toads.
Come off it. That's entirely up to your initiate, my friend. I'm not the one leaving so many digital footprints around Paris you might confuse them for tiny doggy pats.
Noted. We'll call you if we need you.
Okay, I can look at my outfit now. Oh, not boosts, equipment, and then the bottom, and then the BR. Yeah, look, I took his outfit, and I can dress like Shay Cormac, or I can be Shay Cormac. I like that he doesn't even have to have his hair be different, because Shay also had his hair like this. I said it before, but I'll say it again. I think it's interesting just how common long hair in a ponytail like this apparently was. So you definitely see it a lot in 3. And, you know, Ezio wore his hair just like this, except he, you know, he also had bangs. And Shay changed his hair to be, you know, he grew it out and put it in a ponytail. And then Arno. And I guess Connor had his hair long at one point. It wasn't a ponytail quite like this, but... Speaking of Connor, I could be Connor. I guess I haven't shown the outfits I've found yet. Basically, I've found every past playable character that is in this, except for Altair, which you need Helix Rifts for that. I should do more of those. I should see if I can get this. It's like, remember it like... I think it was Rogue, where it's like, oh, you want to play, you want the Altair outfit? You gotta get 100% sync. But in this game, it's just like Helix Rifts, which sounds a whole lot more doable. And then there's this stuff. There's a Raider outfit. Oh, yeah, that's what I was on. Iron Mask, and then Napoleon's artillery outfit. So yeah, the only past playable character outfit that is in this that I don't have is Altair. But I can be Ezio. I can be Shay. I can be a guy we never played as. I could be Edward. Oh, that's Ezio again. Connor. And then it's still Arno. It's just designed by, I'm assuming, a contest winner. Oh man, his jacket is slanted. You see that? Like his coat tail goes up diagonally. Honestly, I don't like that. I'm sorry, Todd McFarlane, but I don't like that slant, and that it's triggering my I don't want to say OCD, but it is triggering my desire for things to be symmetrical. It is triggering an obsessive compulsion. Yeah, Fearless outfit, that's what that was called. And of course I could just hit A to go back to what I looked like before, which is like this. Well, minus the bracer, which I did change, but I'll stick like... Hello? There we go. And then there's... I don't know who that is. I guess that's supposed to be unique to this game, because that's for finding all the fragments and the Nostradamus enigmas. But yeah, and then once we beat the game, we can have this outfit, which won't matter because I probably won't be playing anymore because I've beaten the main story and it'll be time to move on to the next game. It would be cool to unlock this, but that's a cape, not a jacket. I want jackets. So I guess unless I end up getting some cool looking gear for like this stuff. Like unless the master stuff I end up getting looks cool altogether, I'll probably just be sticking in the Fearless outfit. Oh look, I got the skill points. I could get the... Wait, what's the stealth? Oh, communal sense, still. Don't need it. One-handed weapon mastery. Boom. And you know, at this rate, by the time... Well, there's ground execution, it's sequence 9. I think we're on sequence 6 now. So it's probably going to be a while until we can unlock that. And then... Okay, well, I was going to say I probably won't need to do more co-op missions to get more skill points, but I need 18 more points, so it's hard to say if I do or do not. Man, look at how big that the lockpicking range becomes with that. Does it always increase and it's just for all chests, or is that just because they went to a level 1 chest? Hello, Imperial League. How are you doing tonight? How many sequences are there? I don't know, but I think I can check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, if we're... Wow, we're on 8 now, right now? Okay. So 8, and then you can just count 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12. That should be enough time to get the... Get enough skill points for those things that unlock on sequence 9, but I'll worry about that when we beat sequence 9 and get to that point. What time is it? 10:30. I could do one more. I'm standing right next to it. I might as well. Yes, database. Strong attack. Thank you. So who's the assassin leader now? My chest is full. Oh no, my $200. I won't be able to carry more than that. Just finished up Syndicate. Platinum. Oh, dang. You're just getting ready for Unity if you're done with the DLC. Yeah, I'm doing this before I get to Syndicate. I'm doing them in order.
We have a task for you.
More fetch and carry work, I imagine.
2 Master Assassins are dead, one by your own hand in defense of a Templar. Count yourself lucky this is the extent of your punishment.
And Germain?
It's none of your concern. Last night, the Paris Commune declared itself an open insurrection against the king. As we speak, 20,000 armed revolutionaries are laying siege to the Tuileries. Even the National Guard are on the brink. Some of them have thrown in with the revolutionaries. France is splitting at the seams.
And this doesn't please us. The people are fighting for what is owed them. Liberté, égalité.
If we danced about on a simple scale in need of balancing, you'd be right. But the truth is more complicated. In putting Mirabeau's affairs in order, we've come across certain correspondences of a royal nature.
Mirabeau's in contact with the king.
And he was rather less discreet than he should have been. If the king's copies of these letters were made public, the Templars would be in a position to expose and purge our agents across France.
And I'm to slip in and find them first.
And quickly. The Swiss Guard are badly outnumbered. It's likely they'll be overwhelmed before nightfall.
Won't be the first palace I've broken into.
Lip syncing is just a bit off and doesn't really fit right, honestly. Huh. I didn't notice. Maybe I'm lagging a bit. I do see that, or, well, it was. It's not doing it now. That my my stream software was lagging while that cutscene was going.
Ready?
Oh, it's just going to start me over there. Okay.
Good work. Back to your posts.
Oh, it was the gameplay? Okay. Well, I think my first order of operations should be jumping into this pile of hay. Good away inside the fence there. Alright. Alarm bell in this area. Oh yeah, you saw me, but what are you gonna do about it, huh? You're not gonna come look at me. Never do. Oh, he actually is? Oh, well then. Come on. Crouch. Okay, fine. Just a couple of guys I can manage. Level 2. It's fine. I'm good. Oh, flashbang. No, don't do another one. Never liked you Grenadiers. You guys suck. I hate you. Okay. Ow! Aw, they comboed me. So what's my favorite Assassin's Creed so far? It's hard to say, because there are several that I did really enjoy. Like, I really liked Revelations. I'm a big fan of 3. But I could be biased, because that was just, like, the first one I beat. And Liberations and Rogue are also both really good. How about I go this way? There's 2 guys, but I can double assassinate. Or I'll have that happen, that's fine. That's cool too. So yeah, I have a hard time picking like an absolute favorite. How about I go for the hay? I'm pretty tired, guys. I'm gonna hit the hay. Or not. Fine. Big battle again. It's getting everyone alerted. Fine. Oh. I pressed the why did I think the trigger was the counter button? Rogue is your favorite? Yeah, that's a good pick. Personally, you go by the Templar Order. That's fair. I'm definitely more of an assassin. I value the freedom. But I understand the idea of valuing order over freedom. Because, you know, technically speaking, if everyone, like, always followed the rules at all times, yeah, there would be a lot of peace in the world. Stop shooting me! I'm not even seeing your gun icons. Okay. I deliberately did not take medicine there because either I was going to come in clutch and do really good on that battle, or I was going to die and have another chance of being stealthy.
Honest, quality of rhetoric amongst bloodthirsty rioters these days.
Do believe there should be a balance between freedom and order. Without it, could go to chaos and control. Yeah, that's true too. It doesn't necessarily have to be extremely one or the other. There can be a balance. And I feel like maybe more Assassin's Creed games should perhaps acknowledge that. But I'm also like blanking on which ones may have possibly tapped into that idea. It sounds like something they might have touched on before. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. It's coming all the way around. Oh no, there's a dead body. Oh, well now there's two. Two dead bodies. Two ghosts. This is a joke no one's gonna get. Because it wasn't even in a video. Oh, wait. Right, the guy in front of the hay. I'm gonna come around this way. I don't even remember where I'm going. I'm trying to get inside, aren't I? Alright. I should be looking for open windows. Windows and doors. Man, I have no idea how old that reference is. But it's referencing a game I played in my childhood, so I imagine it's pretty old. Like there was this Tonka game I had on PC. And there's like a section where you can build buildings, and like one of the categories is windows and doors. But when you click it, it gets narrated. So it's like windows and doors. I don't remember what any of the other categories said, but that one stuck out to me. Hungry for Taco Bell. Me too. I am always down for some Taco Bell, but apparently not down for saying it right. Get from the ladder. Fine. I don't know why you can't ledge assassinate from the ladder. Should be a thing. Infiltrate the palace. Well, I'm inside. Find the king's office. Okay, I guess it's just marking the center of the search zone. Smoke bombs, that's good. I'll definitely need those to get out of here.
Search everywhere. The captain wants those papers. There's nothing here. Keep looking. It's in here somewhere.
I just realized that the way they've changed Eagle Vision, it now is basically Dark Vision from Dishonored. It's pretty much only a see-through walls tool. Whistle without being in a specific spot or something like that. Nope, they took whistling out. Did they bring that back in Syndicate? Because I would be happy to hear that it's in Syndicate again. Because that was one of my favorite things that they added in 3. Was being able to whistle from hiding spots so you could actually lure people to where you're hiding instead of just sitting there for 10 minutes waiting for someone to happen to go by. How much you want to bet the office is higher up? Look, another guy. Checking the door. And now it's covered in his blood. Let's see if I can get higher from out here. Oh, probably not. Those are small windows. Syndicate, all you can do is press down. Good to go. Oh, that's good. Actually, now that I think about it, it reminds. Oh, that could have been a cover takedown. Now that I think about it, it sounds like Breath of the Wild, which also had a whistle button that would lure monsters. Oh, I think I found it. How about I loop around this way? Level 2 door, I can do that. Yeah, they took whistling out for some reason. I think it's because they really wanted you to use the last known position feature, but it hasn't been working for me. There have been plenty of times where they just don't bother to check your last known position. Napoleon!
You certainly don't look like a blood-crazed revolutionary. The hood is a bit sinister, though, if you don't mind my saying.
Serving as rear guard, are you? Convenient how that puts several locked doors between you and the fighting.
Oh, I'm not here at all. Not officially, anyway. But how often does one find the opportunity to poke about in a king's private study?
Looking for anything in particular?
State secrets, private correspondences, personal treasures, that sort of thing.
I do hope we're not eyeing the same prize.
Name it.
Certain letters written to the king, ripe for misunderstanding should the wrong men find them.
I see. Well, then perhaps we can help each other. I believe the king has built a hidden vault somewhere in here. If only we could find it.
I'm good at finding things. I can hear shapes. There's no way it's that easy. You didn't think to check over here? Okay, behind books, that's more reasonable. Behind the statue, that's much more reasonable.
Very nicely done, my friend.
And conveniently right next to the fireplace.
Incredible.
Find your prize?
A cornucopia, yes. And you?
Believe so. Yes. This is it. That should take care of that.
May I suggest we leave? Quickly.
What is that?
Our way out. Cover me, would you?
How did you know that was there?
Oh, Christ. Where did you learn to fight?
I learned by pointing my gun. I guess that wasn't really phrased well enough to be an answer to his question. Yeah, you can ask that as many times as you want. I'm not gonna tell you. I can't. That would be breaking the creed if I did. So I'll just tell you again. Gun. Shooting people in the face is where I learned to fight. Ow. Did you see that? His axe spun midair. Oh, I see you also studied the lessons of gun.
Search everything! I want those documents!
Damn!
We didn't close the secret door.
Effect on people.
Friend of yours?
Persistent thorn I haven't quite managed to pluck out.
He has information I need. I need to get back up there.
In this mess, you'll never find him again. Come with me, I have a better idea. You handled yourself well.
What was there a thing in the wall? In the way?
I don't suppose you've ever considered military service.
I'm not much for following orders.
Ah, the bane of generals and statesmen everywhere. An individualist. I know the feeling. Men like us have a great advantage over most in the army. You see, we can think for ourselves. If you joined up today, you'd be a marshal in 10 years, guaranteed.
A generous offer, but no.
Where the heart leads, a man must follow. Look me up if you ever change your mind.
You never did tell me your name, even though I already know it.
My name? Napoleon Bonaparte. Second Lieutenant of Artillery. For now.
Arno Dorian.
A pleasure. And as a personal favor, if anyone asks, I was never here.
Me either.
Watch the whole thing from a furniture shop across the carousel.
A face in the crowd, of course.
Me too. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about Napoleon, because, like,
What now? Just a moment.
they're definitely making him out like a cool guy here, but I don't know the full picture of history, and him becoming France's first emperor doesn't sound like a good thing. Oh, hide behind the couch.
Everything all right, sir?
Fine, Corporal. Superb shot.
So much for
Regular
hiding.
drills are critical to a regiment's success.
We should be going, sir.
We part ways here.
What about Rui?
Give me a few days. I'll see what I can learn of his current posting. Perhaps I can arrange an introduction. Be well.
Ah, mission's over. I love the bit of trivia that Napoleon wasn't actually short. He just, like, most of the, like, I forget who they say, but, like, the people, the company he kept just happened to be, like, all tall people, so he looks short by comparison. And then, like, anti-Napoleon propaganda just ran with that and made him extremely short just to make fun of him. As far as I know, Syndicate and Unity use the same mechanic, yet Syndicate is more polished up. That is great to hear. I'm glad to hear the next game will be more polished. Because this game is great, but yeah, it definitely needs some polish. Boop. Boop. And also not being focused on being a multiplayer game will also be great for it, I imagine.
Merci. Merci beaucoup. Dieu vous bénisse.
Alright. What time is it? Yeah, almost 11. Oh, hello. Where are you going? Sliding off? Oh, she stopped sliding. Okay. I'm gonna end here before I get distracted by more things. Thanks for watching. Oh, it's the... I have to pause for to be able to leave the mouse out the window. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more, I lost it there. Oh, I don't know what I was saying. But, yeah, I'll be back with more on Monday. Playing more of this. See you then. Bye.